What's going on, guys? So today I am going to be reviewing a classic, cheesy, campy, guilty pleasure movie of mine. One of my favorites of the campiness genre, Escape from New York. Now, Escape from New York is directed by who was once the greatest low-budget director of our time, John Carpenter. John Carpenter has directed a lot of low-budget movies, and is definitely most known for the 1978 classic Halloween. But Escape from New York is actually my favorite John Carpenter movie. I adore this movie. I think it is a fantastically cheesy and campy thrill ride that is actually a terrible movie and an excellent movie at the exact same time. The plot of the movie is that in the late 1980s, they decided that since crime was growing so big in the world, they wanted to place all of the dangerous and murderous criminals on Manhattan Island. New York City is basically just this prison camp for all the criminals. Then it cuts to 1997, which for 1981 is the future, where we then meet Kurt Russell's character, Snake Plissken. Just take a moment to think about that name, Snake Plissken. It's like, that's definitely a name that only John Carpenter or Kurt Russell would come up with. But Kurt Russell has stated in many interviews that Snake Plissken is actually his favorite character that he's ever played. He's just this like badass character who is basically an anti-hero. He's a prisoner, but he's basically getting a second chance because he has, military background. He was like an ex-Marine. He is now given the task to go into New York City to rescue the president when Air Force One crash lands onto Manhattan Island. He's given the task to be able to walk free if he is able to rescue the president. And if Snake isn't able to recover the president within 24 hours, the people who are back at home will just assume that the president is dead. I gotta tell you guys this, and I'm being honest, that is one of the most incredible ideas I've ever heard in my entire life. And when I heard about that being in a movie, I'm like, I gotta see this, because I was just so invested in what was gonna happen. Thinking about, like, when the president's Air Force One plane goes down in New York, an anti-hero with a cold-blooded past goes in to save him. I mean, how do you that up? It's impossible. This movie is fantastic with its concept. The execution, I must say, is not for everyone. This is a very campy, like cheesy, somewhat cliched movie that's got like the 80s stuff in it. When you really like break this down, this was an incredible concept that was shot for only $6 million. Yes, this movie had a $6 million budget. When you watch the movie and you see the sets that they've done with New York City, not only do they look real, but that is pretty amazing, everything that they've been able to do for only a $6 million budget movie. So what else is really cool, but totally fake, but it's really cool, is the way that Snake Plissken gets onto the island. They give him this plane that's basically undetectable by any type of like sonic radar, and when you look at it in the movie, it looks like a paper airplane. So once he gets there, he begins battling baddies, and I think the gun that he has in the movie is just, it's so weird because it looks real and fake at the exact same time. And there's a scene in the movie where he blasts off this guy's hand. I really enjoyed a lot of the scenes with just Kurt Russell himself. And then, of course, when he meets Ernst Borgnine, who many people, you guys probably won't know who he is. Maybe the diehard film fans will know. He was one of our classic actors. And sadly and tragically, he died in 2012. Now, for the kids out there who may be watching, Ernst Borgnine is best known for kids as Mermaid Man in SpongeBob SquarePants. That's the voice of Ernst Borgnine, and he just was always like the cool, like heavy leather jacket guy. I just think that the way it was organized and set was great, the plot was fantastic, but the execution just won't appeal to the majority of the audience. I think if you want to see like a dystopian sci-fi movie with a low budget, then I think you might want to give this movie a shot. I definitely think it is a fun movie. It it's pretty dumb and ridiculous at times, but I think that's what they were. I think that's what Carpenter was trying to go for. But at the same time, it is a very intense thrill ride of just awesome action. Now let's talk about some of the characters that he's going to meet. There's one character in particular that any guy that's in between the ages of 12 to 17 will absolutely love this actress, and her name is Adrienne Barbeau. Whoa. She is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. I mean, for the shit that New York is and like how nobody got makeup, somehow she got her face and her boobs to look just absolutely amazing in this movie, like she probably does in a couple other movies. Her acting's okay, but I think she's best known for her appearance. I mean, just look at this. It's absolutely incredible to just watch her do her thing. I think she is gorgeous. I think that her being in the movie really gave it more oomph towards a male generated audience. Plus, she was actually married to the director, John Carpenter, at the time of the movie. So I guess that's how he just convinced her to wear this extraordinarily low cut top. And then we meet Harry Dean Stanton's character. And I don't want to tell you much about him because it would spoil like a huge chunk of the movie, but he has some kind of relation with Snake. Yes, guys, it is totally campy, cheesy, just ridiculous, and I think that it has a very intriguing plot. I think the plot is what really like just motivates so many things that happens in the movie, and I think Kurt Russell does a fantastic job as the main character. I think it is a good movie. It definitely has problems, issues, flaws, the whole shebang, but in the end, Escape from New York is a great movie, and I have always enjoyed it since I was like 10 or 11, I think is when I saw it, and I hope you guys watch it because it's really fun. I know it's stupid, it's campy, it's cheesy, but it's fun. It's a fun type of stupid, campy, and cheesy. Anyways, guys, I'm going to give Escape from New York a B. Well, it's kind of funny how I give it a B because Escape from New York is definitely a B movie. And John Carpenter is notoriously known for all of his B movies. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review for Escape from New York. I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it too. I hope that you guys can crush that like button and just send me some comments on what movies you'd like me to review next. I really want to hear back from you guys because I just want to know if you guys enjoy my videos, my reviews. And yes, I will hopefully be putting up a couple more short films soon because I know you guys love short films the most. So I am planning on doing at least 3 within the next 2 weeks. And I hope that as long as all goes through plan, then I will keep making more short films, and that will be just increasing the likeliness of you guys. And of course, stay tuned.